Hello friends, it's Reverend Ric Beattie here at Unity of Royal Oak. Actually, I'm in my home office, my study, and I spend a lot of time here, both because of the pandemic and because it's a place that I frequently meditate. And this is our meditation for Wednesday, January the 13th. And boy, it's been a lot, hasn't it? A lot has gone on in the week. Mind-blowing things, and I think, like many of us, I have had my moments of being sucked into the news too much. I mean, I certainly pay attention so that I'm informed and aware, but I've shared it before, I think in last Sunday's talk. Human beings get a dopamine buzz from negativity, from bad news, from the macabre, from the traffic accident. And so it's important that for me, part of my own self-care, my own self-love is to make sure that I am spending time meditating, just pausing, catching my breath, turning my focus away from the outer world and representing myself to myself, right? To get centered and settled. So I'm going to read for you the Daily Word for today. We do so with permission of Unity, the publishers of Daily Word. And the key word, the theme, is comfort. And I love this affirmation. It's perfect for us today. The presence of God within is my source of comfort and strength. A lot of us may be looking for something to connect with, a place to stand, a place that's familiar. We reach to our favorite scriptures or our favorite books, quotes, music. By the way, the music here is Heart of Oneness, which I often use, that my friend and former colleague, Reverend Gregory Barrette, created several years ago for meditation, and I do it with his permission. So anyway, the affirmation, the presence of God within is my source of comfort and strength. Just let that settle into you. Let your mind wrap itself around that. The presence of God within is my source of comfort and strength. Remembering that God is within me, now and always, helps me cope in trying and difficult situations. Life has its ups and downs, its triumphs and even tragedies, but I am able to weather any storm and be grateful in every experience when I rely on the presence of God within. I not only grow in understanding and faith, but I become more aware of my indwelling divinity that leads me on the path of peace. I will not leave you are words that I have said to my loved ones when they needed support or encouragement. And I feel these words deep within me now as I seek peace and comfort from my awareness of God. Knowing I do not face any situation alone is a beautiful comfort to me now and always. Knowing I do not face any situation alone is a beautiful comfort to me now and always. That is a powerful, powerful concept. I'm never alone. We sing it at the end of the service. We say it, wherever I am, God is. We say the prayer for protection. Wherever I am, God is. That's true for me, and that's true for you right now. Right wherever you are, God is. That's the truth. And the Bible verse is from John 14:18. I will not leave you orphaned. I am coming to you. So I meditate for many reasons. It's my hitting the reset button, I call it sometimes. It's taking a breath, allowing myself to become calm. Just calm and quiet is useful. Even 5 minutes. Many times in the course of the day, if the day is a lot going on and I'm feeling anxious about something. And right now, I mean, if you think about it, we've been 10 months now in this pandemic, and we don't know when it's going to be over. We know it'll happen because they will get it together and get the vaccine out to us. We're going to see that happening. I invite you to see that happening. Not focus on what you don't want, but focus on what you want. Peace in our land. Peace in our cities, our towns. Peace in our hearts. Peace in our families. But real peace, not fake peace. Not peace that jumps over the stuff that we need to do collectively. So it's an interesting energy to hold. We focus on what we want, and we're realistic, for sure. Reality. I love reality. So we're going to have, just as always, a basic mindfulness meditation tonight, to some music in the background. I'm going to invite you to just begin to relax. Notice your body. Maybe you've been busy all day and you haven't really paid attention. Sometimes, I don't pay attention. I mean, I wash it and I feed it and I shower it and all those things, but then I'm on my day, right? So just take a pause right now and just notice your body, whether you're seated in a chair like I am, or you're sitting on the floor or lying down. Whatever it is, let the chair, let the sofa, let the mattress wrap itself around your body, around you, cradling you. Notice it. Notice how it feels. And then start a scan of your body. Just notice it from your feet. Wiggle your toes and notice the bottoms of your feet. Bring your attention there for a moment. And then allow yourself to move up your legs, the shins and calves. And as you move up your body, every area relaxes as you notice it. Just pay attention to it. Bring your attention there. Now your knees, amazing levers. Bless them. The big muscles of the thighs, the glutes and the buttocks, just amazing muscles that propel us forward all day long, at least when we're walking. And now the girdle of muscles that surround your waist, as you just notice, they can relax. And stopping down the small of your back, allow your scan of your body to move up your back, lower back, mid-back, between your shoulder blades. Coming around now to the front of you, up the abdominal area, up to the solar plexus. Up now to the breastbone, to your heart space. And imagine that you can take a breath through your heart. That you can just take a breath right through it. Breathing in love and breathing out love. And continuing now to scan up to your shoulder area and down your upper arms. The muscles relaxing as you notice them. Relaxing as I mentioned the muscle group. Your elbows, forearms, wrists, fingers, everything relaxing. And as you relax, you begin to feel more peaceful, more centered. Now continue to scan up to your throat area, the place of power. The power of power, the power of the spoken word. And now up your chin, lips, cheeks, your eyes, your nose, your ears if you can wiggle them. I can a little bit. Just allow yourself to relax. Now bring your attention to the back of your neck. If there's any stress there, I often carry stress right there, the tops of my shoulders. As I notice it, it's just like an invitation for that stress to drain away to the nothingness that it belongs to. And now continuing up the back of your neck, up the back of your head, up all the way up to the crown chakra. And imagine that it's an aperture on a camera, it's a lens, you can open it. And so imagine that you are just open to receive the energy of love, the energy of God, however you think of that. And now we're going to take 3 deep breaths together. And when I say a deep breath, I explain this because I never know if you're been here for weeks or months or it's your first time. So I call it a square breath. I take a deep breath in, I hold it, I sigh it out, and then I wait a moment. So it's like a square form. And the reason I sigh it out audibly is it helps me release. It helps me just release the day, release whatever just came before this moment. I'm going to do that 3 times. It also stimulates a nerve that runs partway down through your lungs that helps you relax. And a deep cleansing breath means you fill your lungs from the bottom to the top. And notice on the bookcase behind me it says breathe, faith, and hope at the very top. I often, as I'm recording here, I see those. They're reminders. I have them up there on purpose. So you're going to take a deep breath. Hold it. Sigh it out. Another deeper breath in. Hold it. Sigh it out. One more deep breath in. Hold it. Sigh it out. And now let your breath, just let it as it will come. There's nothing you need to do to bring it, and you can only hold it off for a very short time. And allow yourself to be breathed by your breath, to be breathed by that presence and that power that is within you. There are many names for it. The I Am presence, the divine presence, the Christ, the Buddha nature. Doesn't matter what we call it, it has many names. But all of our names are merely words that point to something that's beyond that kind of understanding. And now allow yourself to follow your very next breath inward, to your center, to the very core of your being. Whether you have your eyes open or closed, matters not. Allow the music and your own breath to carry you, to lift you up, to buoy you up. And should you hear any noise while you're meditating, let it just be a reminder to turn within. Any noise you hear, any startling noise of any kind, the honking of a horn, etc. And let us spend some time together in this sweet communion. Again, just follow your breath. And if your mind wanders off, just bring it gently back to your breath. And then follow the next breath inward. Just allow that sound of my cough to be a reminder to bring your attention back to your breath and follow it inward. And now I invite you to call to your mind any person or family member, a friend, yourself, that you would like to hold in this prayer energy that has been gathered up as you meditate. Just hold an image of them in your mind. Bless them. You don't have to know what the solution to their challenge is. Just know that there is a solution, and it is being revealed to the extent to which they are receptive. And now I invite you to broaden your scope, broaden your vision, and let's do some healing work with our country. Let's imagine, which is to see in the mind, what it would be like if we were all working together for our common good. Just notice it. Get a sense of it in your body. What would that feel like? How would you feel? Notice how relaxed you are when you even think the thought. And now let's broaden our vision further for the globe, the entire planet, this beloved Earth of ours that we are stewards of. And all those people who are dealing with COVID-19 from every perspective. This common experience that basically the entire planet is having. Let's see in our mind's eye, let's imagine vaccines being widely available to everybody. And as people have the opportunity to get the vaccine, notice how the rate of infection and spread declines. I just invite you to see it like you would see the speedometer in your car. Just see the numbers going down. And now allow yourself to drift slowly back at your own pace, to this moment, to wherever you're seated or lying down, listening to me. just like I'm listening to me. And to that still small voice inside that says, hang on, it's going to be all right. We'll get through this together. Someone recently asked me, Rick, why do you sometimes have your eyes open when you record these meditations? Sometimes I meditate with my eyes wide open in noisy places. It's good practice. Helps me hone my ability to zero in. So if I'm out in public and I have a few moments in a line, I just go to that place and drop into the zone. The more you do it, the more you're able to do it. It gets easier and easier. As always, I invite you to visit our website at unityofroyaloak.org. We have the calendar there. We'll show you classes, and we've edited it so that if there's a meeting and there's a graphic there, if you click on the graphic on the website, that's true on the main page of our website. Clicking on any of the graphics that rotate, if it's a meeting, an online meeting, it'll take you to that meeting. So only do it at the time of the meeting because you might bop in on somebody. Find ways to really care for yourself at this time. It's an interesting time for us all energetically. Even my animals, I can tell they're anxious and they're skittish. Above all, focus on what it is that you want. Peace in the world, peace in your heart. If I can help, if I can be of use somehow, connect with me, email me, Ric, R-I-C, at unityofroyaloak.org. Also, when you're on our website, if you're moved to do so, and we appreciate it if you are, the technology and the cameras and all the things that we have been using and gathering up take money. It's the reality of it. It's a form of exchange of energy. So we are grateful for your contributions, both of prayer energy, participation in our services, and financially. I hope that whatever you're doing this week, you remember that the light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us, and the presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is. All is well. This week, let us all up the prayer energy as we see a peaceful transition in the government. God bless you. Namaste.